This is your 10-minute, 360-degree core conditioning class. And since it's quick, it's perfect to sprinkle in throughout the week to support your yoga asana practice and, of course, functional movements of daily life. By working the core muscles that facilitates all the directional planes of movement, flexion, extension, rotation, and lateral flexion, we can build a more balanced core to move from. All you need for this class is one block. And if you don't have a block, I will give you lots of options to work with. So let's get started. Go ahead and lie on your back. Have the block nearby because we will need it in just a moment. As you lie down, take your legs into a reverse tabletop position. So you will stack your knees over your hips and your shins will be parallel to the ground. Take that block between your inner thighs, hug into it. If you don't have the block, you can still do it without. Just by having this, it gives you some extra feedback. Press your hands to your thighs. Take a big breath in. Exhale, push your hands to your legs and your legs to your hands. Notice the length in your spine, so the amount of traction you're creating, but the sense of engagement all the way around your waist, all the way around the core. Take a couple more cycles of breath. Notice here if there's an imbalance. If maybe your back muscles try to take over for your belly muscles, which is very common, and see if you can try to find connection between the two, even though they're on opposite sides of the body. Take one more breath in and breath out. Good. Release the block out of your inner thighs and take the short end of it to your left knee, the other short end to your right elbow. Now, if you don't have a block and you're able to compress the body enough so you have contact, you can just tap elbow to knee, or you can push your hand to your thigh, okay? I just like having this block here because it gives you something to push into and just a little bit more space in the body. Take your hands behind your head so your spine is rotated to the left. You can plant the right foot to the ground or maybe lengthen the right leg out in front of you. Take a big inhale. Exhale, squeeze into the block. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze into the block. Keep going. Notice if your lower back is starting to arch off the ground, that's a sign that your back is trying to take over. You can always bring the right leg higher like I am doing, or you can plant the right foot to the floor so you have an extra point of contact with the ground. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on that last one. Breathing, nice and easy. We're here for 5. Keep pressing, resisting. 4, static hold. 3, 2, and release. Good. Switch sides. Block to your right knee, left elbow, or again, you can just take elbow to knee or hand to thigh. Take your hands behind your head. You're rotating now to the right side of your mat. Your left foot can stay planted, or you can lengthen the leg up. Maybe you start to lower the leg down. Keep pressing in. Inhale, relax. Exhale, press in. Inhale, relax. Again, if you notice your back is arching, you can lower the foot. You can lengthen that left leg higher to the ceiling. So you have several options. Keep going. Every exhale, you press. Building the crossbody connection from elbow to knee or opposite shoulder to opposite hip. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold on that last one and resist. So you're isometrically contracting. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Set the block to the side. Hug your knees to your chest. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Cross your right ankle on top. Take your hands behind your head. Curl up and you'll probably already start to feel the front body engage. You can keep your heels tucked in towards you. That's going to make it easier because the lever is shorter. Or you can lengthen the legs up higher. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvis. Slowly lower, inhale. Now as you do this, if you have a shorter lever, knees bent, it's gonna be a little easier on the core. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now, as you lower, you're trying to maintain the length or engagement of your core as you lengthen the muscles through the front of the body. So the tendency is for your back to try to take over. It's okay if you decrease your range so you can find more control. We've got 5 more. 3. Last one. And then release. Switch the cross of your ankles, left ankle on top. We'll do that again. Again, you can keep the heels closer or lengthen the legs, which will be harder. You're going to lift the pelvis up, lower the legs down as you inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Keep going. We got 5 more. And then release, hug your knees to your chest, rock from side to side. Take your hands behind your head. You can take your legs into that reverse tabletop position. Legs can go to the ceiling, or you can start to lengthen the legs forward. Take a deep inhale. If you lengthen the legs forward, keep that tautness in the front and the back. Exhale, roll to the left side of your body. Roll to your back, inhale. Exhale, roll to the right side of your body. Keep going. Every time you roll to the side, you're asking the front of the core and the side of the core to coordinate with one another. Take 2 more to each side. Last one, to the left and to the right. Hug your knees to your chest, rock from side to side. Then hold behind your thighs, rock up, cross the ankles, come onto your belly. As you lie all the way down, lengthen your arms out in front of you. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels so you feel the backs of the glutes engage. And by doing this, you're just creating a bit more length through the spine. And as we engage the back body, there's a bit more balance. Lift your right arm, left leg, and you'll notice your forehead lifting as well. The whole back side of the body is engaging from right shoulder to left hip. And then release. And then lift. So we're getting some contralateral engagement here. Keep going. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Like you're swimming. We're almost there. 5, 4, keep switching. 3. Last 2 on each side. And 1. Rest. Forehead to hands, bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs. All right, so now we're going to put all of those pieces together, getting the connection of your core from the front, the back, the sides, and even a bit of rotational connection. So again, arms out in front of you like you're shaking someone's hand. Think about finding that connection and balance between engaging front and back body, so you're not just sinking all of your weight into your belly. Tailbone lengthens towards your heels, and the front of the belly is taut. Lift all of your limbs like you're flying. Take a big inhale. Try to lift your right arm a little bit higher to connect to your left hip. Then roll to the left side of your body, balancing on your left shoulder and your left hip. feeling the side of the obliques engage, front and back body connect. Then roll to your back. You can either keep the arms overhead, the legs forward, or you can take the legs up and reach the arms out in front of you. You can even bend the knees. So you create a little bit more connection in the front, especially if the back is trying to take over. Then from here, reach the arms back overhead, roll to your belly. Pause, reach your left arm a little bit higher, roll to the right side of your body. Then pause here on right shoulder, right hip. Both arms and legs are lifted and you're connecting to front, side, and back body. Then from here, roll to your back. You can take the legs up and reach the arms forward. You can even bend the knees to create more connection in the front, or to make it more challenging, legs forward, arms overhead. Roll back to your belly. Pause, take a big inhale. Exhale, release. Forehead to hands, bend the knees, and windshield wiper the legs. Press yourself up. Have a seat in any position that feels comfortable to you. Take your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Take a breath in. Big sigh out. Feeling your heart beating. I encourage you to take this practice and, like I said before, sprinkle it in throughout the week. And before you know it, you will feel much more balanced, strong, and stable in your core. Namaste.